Right, we're at the end of the game. Liverpool losing this game by 12 to Nottingham. John Hollis-Davis, top pundit for the afternoon. Summarise the game for us.
Well, game of two halves, wasn't it? We started well, but as I said at half time, when we put the subs on, we lost the momentum, gave them the initiative and the confidence. But I think Liverpool are struggling. They haven't got enough players in the squad who will threaten the basket to score points.
Obviously, when Chris Hopkins was doing so well in the first quarter, but was obviously spending a bit more time on the bench, that had a big impact in the middle of the field because Liverpool resorted to jump shots that simply weren't going in.
Yeah, well, I don't see it that way. I think basketball is an intense game of physical ability, and I think if we carry someone just for their size, not for their physique and the attitude that they can bring to the game, I think it changes the whole balance. So I question whether Chris is worth a starting place in the team. If you're saying that we're lacking height, you're absolutely right, yes.
John Hollis-Davis, thanks very much.
Cheers.
So leaving the final analysis to the Liverpool head coach, Henry, I'm going to let you talk about the game, because if I do it then I'll probably be beeping out my expletives. I'm going to leave it to a calm, cool head such as yourself.
Very disappointed, Justin, with the performance today. The first quarter was very, very good. I think, like John Hollis-Davis said, when we made subs, that was the difference. We were 12-14 from top there and made a couple of changes. Just to give the guys a bit of a rest, but then the momentum went, and from then on we just let it go, and we were never in it from then.
From where I was looking, it's not just a question of ability. When Liverpool came out in the first quarter, everybody was working for each other. The intensity was right there from the word go. In the second quarter, it seemed like collectively the intensity levels dropped. What for you as a coach are you going to be able to do to motivate these guys for a full 4 quarters? Because we've got Nottingham again on the 19th at home in a couple of weeks' time. They're obviously going to go away feeling confident. Yeah. We've got to get our guys fired up for the full 4 quarters.
Yeah. I think one of the things is we need to get the players fit. I think there's a number of them that are not fit enough to play at this level. I think also we need to get a couple of players in here so we can maintain the intensity level. There's no disrespect to some of the players we've got, but the level of basketball that this is at, some of them are not capable of playing at that level. We do desperately need to get 1 or 2 players in there. Certainly we need a bit more height. Chris, when he's on his game and his attitude's right, does a good job for us, but when it's not, he's the opposite, and he's detrimental towards the team. I just think, we just got to work hard, and the guys, I told them, the guys that are not fit, and they let me down, they let the crowd down today, I'm disappointed. We had a chance to be top of the league today, and we missed that chance, and that's what I'm disappointed.
Just talking about Chris, because as you say, when Chris is on his game, he's a great player. And he is an asset to the side when he's on his game. But I have to say, there was something that I saw today from one end of the field that if the referees had called it, certainly I've refereed in the past, it would have been out. He threw a player onto the ball. Now he was lucky this time.
Yeah.
Does he appreciate that he needs to maintain his focus and just simply accept what the call and not let himself get wound up?
I actually think he's calmed down from what he was.
I think he has actually.
That probably it's just in his makeup. You tell him, I told him a number of times. The referee came down to me, along and said to me, look, tell 13 to stop, questioning the calls I made. So I tell him, stop. He's got to learn. He could be a great asset to our team, but on the other hand, the thing with Chris is also he hasn't played for 2 years. He had a really nasty injury, in an accident, to come back from that, I'm really surprised he's come back at all. But we do need some, like I know what John said, but we do need height, and we haven't got a lot of height, and we struggle against quite big teams. They were quite big today, but we just didn't come to play today. First 8 minutes, as I say, it was down to me really. I made substitutions, but we've got 12. It's a team game. I try to get some of them in, but I don't think I'm going to be going down that road in the future. We're just going to play with 5 or 6, and that's the only way we're going to compete in this league.
Right. So for certainly the next couple of games, we want to finish obviously on a high.
Oh, yeah.
The first quarter of play, I mean, was excellent. But how impressed were you with your players?
I think it was good ball movement, good player movement. And we still give them a couple of ball, but I think that was the time we should have. We were 12 up and 14 up, and then by the end of the first quarter, within 2 minutes we'd gone from 14 to about 4. And that's just it's not good enough. Whatever it was, the intensity. Adam brings a huge amount of intensity to our team. When you sit him down, we've got problems.
Henry Mooney, obviously we want to finish with a positive note. We're trying to get something positive out of you then, but obviously
the positive thing is
something's good.
We're winning. We won 4. We're 4-3. We're winning at the moment. And we'll still probably stay in third with the 2-2. We will do with the other 2 teams lost. And we're at the end of it. It's to get to the end of the season. We've had 2 bad games. Last home game we got away with it. This time we didn't. So we've got to try and raise our level of play, but there's a lot to look forward to, and hopefully, we make the playoffs, bring a couple of players in and we'll do that.
Henry Mooney, thanks a lot.
Thank you.